There's been a lot of debate around whether the finals is a valid competitive game and whether it will ever be a real esports scene. I want to be clear before I start. I love this game and have spent a lot of time on it, but if the player count has not been clear, then I will be. This game has no competitive future in its current state, and I'm not saying that just to clickbait. Today, I'm going to look at the biggest reason why this is by far the worst ranked system in any game I have ever played. Also, for reference, I did reach Diamond mostly solo queuing, so I have played in every rank in the game, but I'm obviously not a top 500 player. I'm also not terrible at the game. Let's talk about matchmaking. Easily one of the worst parts of this rank system. There is no limit to who can be put into the same match. And because this game requires 48 players to get into a match, which they are, granted, going to change it to 24 players finally next season, which might help a bit with this, but in its current state, they've been adding 48 players into a match. And when the player base is this small, it means that they will take pretty much anyone and throw them together. This means, regardless of whether you're bronze, or silver, or gold, or plat, or diamond, even diamond 1, if you're a top 500 player, you will still get lots of silvers and golds in your game. And in order to make the game more challenging, instead of putting higher rank players in your game as you progress, they just keep the same players in your game, and then make you get farther and farther in each game in order to gain elo. So it becomes a grind to win, and not so much of a skill to win. I mean, while it does, once you hit diamond, you have to pretty much reach the third round every single time. So there's a bit of skill involved, but even if you're top 500, most of the time you're playing against, plat players or gold players. Now, some people think that this is balanced, but it's really not. Because you get matches like this, where you have a team of 2 plats that get a diamond as their third, against a team of 2 plats who have a silver player as their third. It's not hard to tell who's going to win, even if one of these plat players is, secretly slightly better, like a diamond player. It's not going to make enough of a difference when your third is literally 3 ranks away. There's also plenty of games like this, where we have diamond teams, including one with a top 500 player, a plat team, and then a random gold 4 console team. They really thought that this was a good match, and this is not unheard of or rare. I mean, I can go on. Here's another full diamond team against a plat with 2 silvers, 3 plats, plat, gold, plat. These are nowhere. How do you have a plat player and 2 silvers against a full diamond team? It's not even close for a lot of these. It doesn't make any sense that these guys are in the same lobby. As my last picture, here's Lycommit TTV. Him and Giggs are both rank 1 players. He was rank 5 at the time, but he's rank 1 now. Lycommit has passed Giggs. Regardless, Giggs is number 1. Lycommit has also been number 1. They've traded off. So this is a full 3 stack of literally top 10 players. And they have a plat team and a gold team and a plat gold unranked. This is what I'm saying. There is no, it doesn't matter if they have to make it to the final round. People of that rank, it's boring to watch streamers because they'll just run through all of these lobbies of people who are not even a tenth as good as they are. And these are, they just don't have enough players. There's not big enough of a player base to make, top 500 lobbies, or even full diamond lobbies. So this is it. This is the matchmaking. And then wonder why nobody wants to watch streamers. Well, it's not, competitive. There's no integrity to this at all. Now, there's a lot more that I could go into, but I don't want to make, a 30-minute video on what's all wrong with Ranked. That might be kind of interesting, but I kind of doubt people would watch that. I don't know that many people are even going to watch this. So, if you want me to, if enough people watch this, I'd be happy to make a video about how I think we should fix Ranked, but this is just my top reasons that Ranked is just terrible. And again, I love this game. I really do. It's one of the most fun games that I've played in a very long time, and I have a good amount of time into the finals. but it's very clear, as well as the devs have said this, that it's a casual game, right? They took a casual game and they added in a ranked mode for people like me that love playing competitive games, but they didn't really change the game at all to actually make it competitive, which is fine, right? I understand that that's not where they're going with this game, and that was never really their intention to make it a super competitive game. But all the less, I'd still love to see it as a competitive game. I think there's a lot of stuff that could be changed to make it a more competitive game that they probably won't take a ton of time into. While they have made tweaks to the rank system, I just don't think this is ever going to be an esports type game. But again, if this gets enough views, enough people want to see it, I'd be happy to make another video on how we should actually fix ranked. That would go in depth with a lot of the other issues as well. So we'll see how that goes. So, until next time, thanks for watching and have a good one.